Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. It really helps out and makes all the difference. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever watched a sequel that left you wondering why they even bothered bringing back the original stars? Um, that nagging feeling where their return fails to live up to the hype. Um, and The new I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel seems to be building up some interesting buzz as it continues filming. But as more glimpses surface from the set, something feels off. Could this movie be setting itself up for the same pitfall another horror franchise tripped over not long ago? Horror fans have seen their fair share of both thrilling reboots and disappointing misses. And when legacies are involved, the stakes tend to climb ever higher. So let's take a closer look at what's brewing here. Jennifer Love Hewitt is set to reprise her role as Julie James, joining Freddie Prinze Jr. as Rhea. A nostalgic reunion for fans of the original. But here's the twist. The new movie introduces Julie and Ray's daughter, played by Sarah Pidgeon, and seems poised to shift the focus to a fresh generation. This dynamic alone raises questions about how much Julie and Ray will actually feature in the storyline and whether their roles will truly resonate this time around. Hewitt herself shared some behind the scenes bits from filming, wrapping up her scenes earlier than some other cast members. A possible hint that Julie won't have a dominant presence. While fans might hope to see her in action throughout the movie, the brevity of her filming schedule suggests a different reality. Worst case scenario, Julie's role could be reduced to fleeting appearances, or dare I say, a tragic twist that writes her out entirely. This predicament sounds eerily familiar, doesn't it? Horror sequels often tout the return of iconic characters only to bewilder audiences with choices that deflate the excitement. Take the 2022 revival of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, for instance. Sally Hardesty, the original movie's lone survivor, was brought back after decades of absence. But instead of reclaiming her final girl glory, she was basically sidelined and eliminated in shockingly underwhelming fashion. Her brief and frankly ineffective contribution left fans wondering why she was brought back at all. Could Julie's role in I Know What You Did Last Summer suffer a similar fate? As much as this new sequel could learn from Texas Chainsaw Massacre's missteps, it also faces the delicate balancing act that comes with legacy characters. Julie is undoubtedly central to the franchise's identity. She's the final girl people remember. You can't exactly call it a legacy sequel without her, but neither can she dominate the story the way she did in the originals. This isn't just her story anymore. It's also about the new cast stepping into the spotlight. Striking the perfect balance is going to be tricky. So what might Julie's involvement look like? Options exist that can honor her character while ushering in fresh faces. Perhaps her daughter faces her own slice of danger, forcing Julie and Ray to step in and protect her, though in a supporting role rather than a lead one. Alternatively, Julie and Ray could emerge later in the film when the stakes reach their peak as parental figures offering guidance without overshadowing the younger generation. Um, Whatever her role may be, fans can only hope she's given a purpose beyond mere nostalgia, um, without retreating to the sidelines like Sally did in Texas Chainsaw. At the very least, let's hope Julie doesn't fall victim to one of those horror movie cliches where seasoned survivors somehow forget everything they've learned. Uh, Maybe this time she'll pass on her hard-won wisdom to her daughter. Proving experience does count for something. Um, just imagine her telling her kid, back in my day, we didn't just run, we screamed dramatically while running. Hey, if the movie throws in a hearty dose of humor, it might feel even more real. With all that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.